guys, it's Sarah, and today's BookList Thursday. This is a video series I do with my friend Lindsay over at Lindsay's Little Library. And every Thursday we bring you some sort of list or book topic that we feel like talking about for the week. And this week we're going to bring you some comfort. We're going to be talking about books or authors that are comforting to us and bring us joy, and books that just made us feel good when we were reading them. We'll say most of mine are authors versus the specific book. So there's that. Okay, the first one here is Kristen Hannah. Now, it might seem weird that she's a comfort because her characters always go through some stuff, and it's hard to read, and it's heartbreaking and all that. But I always know when I pick up a Kristen Hannah historical fiction, I'm going to love it. And I know that I will. And it's going to be a favorite. And that has not been proven wrong yet of all the ones that I've read so far of her historical fiction. I've not read any of her romance. I'm not really interested, to be honest. I have read one of her books, The Night Road, and that was fine for me. And I do have a couple things I might pick up just based on the premise alone, but mostly for me with Kristen Hannah, it's historical fiction. Like, that is just such a sweet spot for me. So yeah, but comforting in that I know I'm in good hands. Is it weird to put Stephen King on this list? It might be a little weird because, yeah, but Stephen King's kind of a comfort for me because of the ones that I've read, I'm still very much a baby Stephen King reader. But I've really enjoyed everything. There was one exception, which was Gerald's Game. I did not like that book at all. But everything else has been phenomenal. Like, I just speechless phenomenal. And the reason I feel like it's comforting for me, number one, even though his books are big, most of them are pretty long. They're not all of them, but most of them are pretty big. But I know he's not going to drown me in something unnecessary. You know, this book is 557 pages long is this book. And none of it was not important. It was all important. It all made sense. It all stayed true to the storyline. It didn't go off on weird things. So I trust him in that way, that even though it's long, it's going to be fine. And it's going to make sense. And he's going to take me places I never thought I would ever go. And he's going to entertain me while he does it. And it's going to get a little weird. And that's fine. I trust him, though. I trust Stephen King as an author. So, yeah, definitely I need to do more work, though. I need to do more work on my part as a reader to read more of his work. But, yeah, everything has just been so good. And I'm not scared to pick up his books anymore. For a while, I was a little bit too scared. I was a little bit too intimidated. But after reading The Stand, and I loved it, and reading this, and I loved it, I'm not scared of his books. And I read it, and I loved it. So, yeah, the length doesn't bother me anymore. I don't look at his books and go, oh my gosh, I'm just not ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for Stephen King. Another one for me is Abby Jimenez, another author that she has not steered me wrong. I've read everything that she's written, and I've loved everything that she's written. I love her characters. I love the humor. I love the realness of it. I love the topics that she tackles because she goes into uncomfortable places, but she guides you through them, and she does it well. And her romance is perfection. I just love it. I love her books. I love her as a person. And yeah, I will absolutely be reading everything she ever writes, ever. Okay, another one is Sarah J. Maas. Now, another author, I have read everything. I've read everything she's written. Absolutely everything. And it's a lot. It's a lot. She is not afraid to hurt her characters. She is not considerate of the reader's feelings. She doesn't care. But to me, that makes her a great author because she's willing to go there and she's willing to do things and she's willing to make it hard and she's willing to break your heart and she's willing to lift you back up again. So I have really, really thoroughly enjoyed all of her books. And she's an author, like I'm going to call her a comfort because I know that when I pick up one of her books, I'm going to enjoy it. Even if it's not like a favorite of all time, I'm still going to really enjoy the story because I already know these characters and I'm invested in the stories. I love how she ties things together. And these are books that I would reread again. I could absolutely see myself rereading her entire series again. I would do that. So that's definitely makes her a comfort read for me because, if I can imagine myself rereading these books and getting lost in these worlds again and wanting to experience them again, to me, that's comforting. And then the last one here is another author who has just not done me wrong in this genre of books that she's written, which is actually Winstead. I love her thrillers. Her romances were fine. She does have 2 romance books. I didn't like them as much, but her thrillers have all been 5 stars, all of them. And she has another one coming out in March that as of right now, it's my most anticipated release of the year because I'm just so excited about it. And I anticipate that would be a 5-star book for me. But she has not done me wrong as far as thrillers go. And I love her characters. I love her writing. Her writing is fantastic. She will use sentences every so often that just make me stop and I reread them again multiple times because that's such a good sentence or that's such a great way to describe something. And her books are full of those. So it's definitely puts me right in the middle of it. And she touches on hard topics as well, very much so. And she's not afraid to go there. And I love that. So she's definitely a comfort author for me. Okay, guys, that is it for some authors that bring me comfort. And I know that I'm in good hands when I read them and I will read everything that they write, all that good stuff. So let me know some of your favorite authors as far as, considering them comfort. Is it their entire books that you've read so far, or is it just one certain book? Let me know that. I would love to know. And I will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.